Sweaty Plebs Podcast. It's about video games. Baldurs Gate. Faulkner fucked us. He didn't show up yesterday. Not cool. I didn't get to play Baldur's Gate. Whoa. Fuck you, Faulkner. That's the song. How about that?
That's very, very true.
Yeah.
Howdy, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Sweaty Plebs Podcast, episode 154.
I think it is 154.
It is.
Yeah. Typing it in.
Tap, 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 tap. Like that.
Yep. Tippity tap.
Tippity tap, tippity tip, 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 type, type. Just helping you out.
No, I'm here.
Yeah,
looking
you
for
got it.
games, and I don't see a video game one, but we got a sports one. Golfer Jack Nicklaus,
Mm-hmm.
not Jack Nicholson. Aiden, different people.
Jack Nicklaus.
Yeah, Jack Nicklaus. Is that how you say it? I thought it was Nicholas. I don't actually know. I'm not a golf man. Now you got me all fucked up. Anyways, he played in a record 154 consecutive major championships from the 1957 U.S. Open to the 1998 U.S. Open. That means he was playing golf before my dad was alive. And
His nickname was the Golden Bear.
yeah, unfortunately, until Aiden was alive. What a career.
Yep, very famous.
Yeah.
Why don't you do the pancake fact, Dylan?
The what?
There's a pancake fact on there too.
Is that in other fields?
That's in mathematics.
Oh, I skipped past the mathematics ones.
I usually do too, but I saw pancake under this time, and I was just like, "That's neat."
I like pancakes.
Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy.
Doesn't have
Yeah.
to be
All right, Falcon,
pancake
you like
related,
this.
though.
With just 17 cuts, a pancake can be cut into 154 pieces. The lazy caterer's sequence. That's less of a math fact and more of a food fact. if you
Yeah, it's a
ask me.
culinary fact.
It's just a circle fact. It doesn't have to be a pancake.
Can
no,
it be
it
a
says
waffle?
it's a pancake, so it has to be a pancake.
Yeah.
But
Could you do it with a waffle? No.
You can't do the waffle. There's too many squares,
Yeah,
right?
too many squares. Yeah.
You can't. No, you can't cut through a square. You have to cut it along the seams
Yeah.
of the square.
That's kind of the whole point.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
How do you eat a waffle, you crazy person?
He doesn't like
Usually
waffles.
with my hands, because I'm a little animal.
Yeah, me too.
Little gremlins.
Take him straight out of the Eggo bag. Let him sit on the counter for 15 minutes and eat him cold, like a rat.
Oh man! All right, let's crack some drinks.
All right.
Let's get our end of our weekend started.
Yeah, baby. I got a drink dedicated to one of you. Guess which one?
Aiden.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. I got this nice chicken beer drink because Aiden reminds me of a chicken. Right?
Why was he?
That's-
Why does he remind you of a chicken?
He's a little bitch.
All
Just kidding. Look at that, Aiden.
Hey, it's Lucifer.
Yeah, Denver Airport from
Ah.
Hen House. You like that? You
That's
fan
a
of that?
good one.
That's
good.
sick, right? Aiden, tell Falcon about Lucifer.
I know about Lucifer.
Killed a man.
Killed a man.
Yeah.
Killed a man. Cold
Killed
blood.
When I visited Aiden, which you have never done, he told me about
I've
it.
seen enough of his bitch ass in my life. You live with him, you never want to visit him again.
Just saying.
Yeah.
And then my wife got a hat with Lucifer on it.
It's very cute.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Send me a picture later. Anyways, this is a
That's-
banger.
Don't send it to him. He has to come here to see it.
Yeah, he's got to earn it.
I've seen Lucifer in
Never?
real life.
You haven't seen the
multiple times.
hat.
I haven't seen the hat. I've seen Lucifer while Aiden lived in Colorado. I just didn't go visit him.
Makes it
Nothing
so much
but-
better, right?
Shameful head shakes right now.
No, it was good. Just good beer. Good. Me likey.
You likey?
Yeah, I think Denver Airport sucks, though. I think it's one of the worst airports, but there's a lot of conspiracies about it, which I like.
I
Never-
feel like you haven't been to enough airports to say that.
Yeah,
True.
I've been to Denver Airport. I like it. It's not bad airport.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
terrible.
Security sucks. Everything
Security
else
is so
Yeah.
bad. And then the waiting area, so closed in. People are walking like right on you and you're sitting there.
It's the
Oh.
best. You can do the best loops in there. You get like
Yeah.
a half-mile stretch up and
Yeah.
down until your flight boards. It's the best.
No. I like the Sacramento airport better. and I
That's
like.
because there's nothing going on, so that's fair.
Well, they got that big rabbit. What
Yeah.
do they call him?
Uh,
Does he have
I
a
mean,
name?
Terminal B's fire. The other
Yeah.
terminal is not good.
Oh yeah, only the new one. SFO is okay.
You ever go to the Tucson airport or the Boise airport? Super easy in and out.
No, but I believe it. There's not a lot of people there.
Hands down, worst airport, LaGuardia. Hot garbage. That and LAX.
I thought
Oh,
ATL was
LAX
pretty
is kind
bad.
of stupid.
ATL, I can believe it's just stupid busy. Those two also stupid busy and also perennially under construction, and it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So beer, huh?
Beer.
Wiley Roots Brewing Company. I assume somewhere in Colorado. I don't know where, so I'm not going to tell you. Boom. Creamsicle Gose. It's a Gose with
Nice.
car oranges and vanilla. Oh, it's in Greeley. That's the cow town out here.
Okay. Vacaville.
It's like a much worse version. It just smells like manure, and anytime there's like southern winds, you smell the entire city anywhere in Colorado.
Nice.
But let me tell you, this kind of tastes like a creamsicle,
Okay.
All right.
which that's high praise. Usually they lie to you on the cans. Not this
Yeah.
time.
But the creamsicle flavoring can go either way. It's either like a good creamsicle or it's like you guys kind of biffed it.
Yeah.
Oh, right now
Hey,
it's
Faulkner.
fire, but it's 16 ounces, and I'm sick of it by the end.
Yeah.
Oh,
there
you're
you
gonna
go.
chug
Such
it.
a novelty flavor.
Um,
Yeah.
Fuck, remember when we got creamsicle slushies?
Yes. It's very
And then they were like, it was at this restaurant. This is where it was.
Mhm.
eh?
Yep.
And then they were like, all right, everybody get a drink. And Faulkner already had a drink. And they're like, are you guys gonna get a drink? And we're like, you paying for this one, right? And I was like, oh fuck yeah. Gave myself the worst fucking brain freeze because I had like half a slushie and I was like, I gotta get rid of this.
Yeah, they're spiked, by the way.
Yeah, spike.
Nice.
Yeah.
Today I have Rogue Brewing Company,
Oh.
Dreamland.
Oh, I've never
I
seen
like
that.
it.
I feel like Rogue, I've only seen like the 2 or 3 beers that they do. Or maybe I'm mixing them up.
They
with
do
somebody
a
else.
lot of beers, actually.
Yeah.
They have a huge list. I picked this one strictly because I thought it was pretty.
Yeah.
Because it's just a lager, and I generally don't get lagers, but here we are. It's not bad. Actually,
That's
it's kind of nice, actually.
lagers, man. They're
Maybe 'cause
great.
It was a hot day, and I was outside.
It's just a beer's beer, right?
Yeah, it's just hitting me. I feel like a white person just enjoying
It's-
a lager.
Could be worse. Could be an IPA.
IPA is the best beer to me, personally.
It's you are white too, so it does make
Yeah.
sense.
A good hazy.
Honestly, hazy, I'm a little bit over hazies. I just like a regular IPA. I don't hate a hazy, but everybody was doing hazies for the longest time. And
Yeah.
then remember when we were going to Crafty all the time?
Yeah.
Nonstop.
Oh, that's all we would nonstop.
Nonstop
like-
hazies.
I need something juicy. Give me something juicy.
I still like that, but it's
Yeah.
not, I don't search those out as much anymore.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Palates change.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys. What games you guys been playing this week?
Oh. Don't start the next part of the show without doing our favorite part of the show.
This is not a thing we do every time.
Oh, yeah, it pretty much is. Aiden, get ready.
He's trying to make
3.
it a thing unless he has a beer. He
He's
doesn't
trying to
like.
make it a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Salud. Is that a beer I could chug?
I feel like
just
you have
try
the
to
most
win.
chuggable beer.
He had the most
It is, but
chuggable.
I'm not a good chugging person of beer. Oh my
I was gonna throw
goodness.
up. Remember when Aiden made that weird noise? Was it last week when we were recording?
I think it's
Sound
been
like
like the last 3 weeks straight.
Yeah, he was gonna die.
Yeah.
Before we get
Dylan?
into games, I need to give a shout out. I may have mentioned it here. My dart bar was shut down for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, because
Oh.
it was on fire.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I don't
not
think you
not
mentioned
them.
that.
Yeah, the building behind it caught on fire and it spread to the dart bar in the neighboring hardware store. I didn't know if it was coming back. Faulkner thought Yancey's was gone. They just
Oh,
closed up, didn't say
heartbreak.
anything.
That'd be heartbreaking.
I was going to other bars in the area looking to see if they had dartboards. Nothing was doing. I was like, I'm gonna have to retire from darts because I'm not gonna go out of my way to play darts. part of the fun of darts for me was I could go 1 block away and have the best spot to play.
Yeah.
It's back, baby.
I'm glad to hear it. That's
I
awesome.
haven't played yet, but it's back.
Nice.
I do
Anyways,
love
yeah, I
that,
play games.
that bar.
What do you want to hear
What
about?
games?
Leave the big one for the end, Dylan.
Is that the one that you and I are going to talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about it, but sure. Temtem. I played Temtem more. I beat the first dojo. It's a gym. And then I got lost because it had been a few days since I had played, and I was like, it's like, go talk to this person. I talked to them. They're like, all right, go get this person in this town over here. And I was like, wait, how the fuck do I get over there? I'm looking at the map. I'm like, there's no fucking way over there. What the fuck? And I'm just running around this northern area of like the first section. It's like, I do not know how I'm supposed to get over there. I had just unlocked the surfboard. I assumed it was a surfboard thing. So I was like, where the fuck do I go? And I'm just running around over and over and over. And nowhere in the map is there a connection between the area I am and the area I came from, which is where I wanted to go back to.
Yeah.
I must have spent an hour and a half doing this. I was catching stuff because I had the surfboard and I was going to the water and finding new Temtems. That's what they're called. Aiden. Temtem is a Pokemon, pretty much.
Thanks.
Yeah. And then I'm looking at the map and I was like, well, I went over here, but I didn't go there because it looked like a dead end. And then I went into it and I was like, oh yeah, there was like a stupid little transition right here. And then I got back down there. And then when I got back down there, I was like, I'm just going to get straight to that town and then save and not play anymore. You know why? Because I was a little bit over it at that point. But game's all right. I want to evolve my guys. I want to see what they look like.
Cool.
My favorite one so far, I got this little duck, little samurai duck. I forget what his name is. Actually, if you asked me to tell you the name of any of my Temtem, I could not do it. I could describe my team to you, my current team. You want to know? I got samurai duck. He's got like a little 3-prong, one of those little Ninja Turtle 3-prong. What are they called?
Pitchfork.
Like a pitchfork
Trident?
knife? No, pitchfork knife. One of the what?
A sai?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what the fuck is that
the
called?
South Park episode. Yeah.
With sai.
Yeah.
SAI.
Oh, SAI. Yeah. Yeah. He's got a sai. He's a banger. I like him. I often pair him with their version of Butterfree. I don't know what it's called. It's a low green ball with 6 wings. Kind of tight.
Or knockoff Butterfree.
Yeah. So here's the thing. It's good to pair them. A little game knowledge for you. Because certain moves get buffed if they're paired with a Pokemon of the type that the move needs to get buffed.
A Temtem.
A Temtem. I'm calling Pokemon. Shut up. Now, I don't even think these ones gain that bonus, but they both do poison attacks, and poison is very strong against everything in this area, so I just use them all the time. Then I have my starter. My starter is like a little demon baby with long hair, floats in the air, psychic. Kind of tight. I want them to evolve. I'm already like level 25 with them. Just fucking evolve already. What the fuck?
Jeez.
And then I have my other starter. They give you 2. One you pick. One I assume they just give everybody. The toucan. I have the toucan. Yes, he's fine. It's a bird. He also hasn't evolved, but he's kind of decent. He's just all around okay. And then I have pig with wings. Yes, when pigs fly, he doesn't actually fly yet, but he has wings.
Little pig that's just like.
Yeah. Who else do I have?
You don't have to go through your whole roster. It's fine.
I only got 2 more. I don't use these ones as much.
Yeah, they didn't seem like they're sticking with you.
No. My favorites are Samurai Duck and my starter. Oh, I have Electric Spider. He just evolved. I hate him now. Every time he gets thrown into the fight, he loses half of his HP. And then all of his stats go up, but it's like you're gonna get one shot anytime now. Fucking thanks, man. So he kind of sucks. Anyways, Temtem, kind of fun. It's okay. People type stuff in the chat all the time. and I just block them. I don't even know who they're saying it to, but I don't like anything that anybody has ever said in that game.
Is the combat system better or worse than Pokemon? Same?
Overall, I think Pokemon's just cleaner and better, but this is a good departure. I think I talked about it last time. It's stamina based, so you get your full stamina every time, every battle, and then you can rest during the battle if you need to get more. And if you go over your stamina, you take health damage. I think it's fun, but it kind of sucks for like a long fight, like a boss battle. It's like, oh, you really got to manage this. But for like just running around, always having full stamina at the start of the fight, kind of good.
Yeah. Is it when you say that because there's less downtime between fights? Like you don't have to
run back.
Yeah.
Oh, you also have this thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a little something you get in the first town, and once for every time you heal at like the Pokemon Center, you can heal your whole team. It brings them back from fainting, all status effects, all health. So that's another nice thing that they have.
Okay.
It's only one time, so you can't just like use it over and over.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. I mean, if I had paid full price for this, I wouldn't be happy, to be honest. But for like $13 when I got it, not bad. I haven't played it on Steam Deck yet, but I intend to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Might be worth playing on Steam Deck.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah, I played a little Army of Ruin. I unlocked more characters. No big deal. Yeah. I played a little Dead Link. I only played a couple runs. Still fun. I like it. And that's it. I mean, Baldur's Gate, I would have more to say, but
I mean, we did play some this week.
it doesn't count. That's not the real day that we play. The real day
true.
we've been playing is Saturday. That's when we sit down and we just go crazy, right?
That's true.
And
we did have a good session on Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, I'll mention something else. I don't know what it's called. Discord drawing game. Fun
Dude,
time.
What do we Discord games? Low-key good, right?
Yeah. What do we do while we waited for Faulkner to fuck us over for hours?
Oh, yeah, the drawing game is by far the best.
It was pretty fun. I mean, Aiden is one of the worst drawers, one of the worst guessers. Hey,
you say that, and yet I won like every single round that we were playing.
Okay, but also I did some fucking premium drawings, and you couldn't get them.
Yeah, again, I'm sorry about the sloth. I'm mostly sorry about the hawk. That was another weakness.
Yeah. Faulkner, I mean, I know he just said it, but can you think of any bird that starts with the letter H?
I guess you could say a hawk.
Oh, sometimes there's pressure, and you stop thinking.
Oh, one of the most popular birds of all time, a hawk.
Sometimes you type Hankin, and it says you're really close to the answer, and then you just
sometimes you type in H-A-E-K.
Hake.
Hake.
H-E-K.
Literally right next to W. You probably looking at the keyboard like, what could it be? What could it be? Hake.
I was just spamming.
Yeah. He really was just spamming.
It is a good game.
It was fun. Animals is by far the best. It's just Pictionary, right? That's all that game was.
Yeah, it's exactly that. I also got to relive the probably saddest gaming moment I've ever done when you left for a little bit. We were doing Know Your Meme, and it was just me sitting there by myself playing with bots. Oh.
I'm still sad I can't find the one thing I want to send you.
One day,
I know your meme.
One day.
Yeah.
One day.
I mean, I found it other places. It just doesn't pop up in there with what I search. I don't know what it's actually called. So,
hey, we'll get there. I'm still thinking about the little white monkey. So good.
Is that a monkey?
I assume it's a monkey. I don't know. It's the guy that goes like this, Faulkner?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
That's a good impression, though.
He doesn't know.
Aiden, what have you been playing?
So minus the big one, which we'll talk about after whatever.
No, might as well talk about it now because he hasn't played.
No,
a good transition.
I got a small one first.
All right.
I also bought Dead Link at your request.
It's good, right?
It's good. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I'm necessarily super hyped about the $25 price point for it, but I do like it.
It was like $20 when I got it. I mean, it's still expensive, but
Yeah, maybe I did get it for. I might have gotten it for that, honestly, but still,
yeah.
even for that, like for what it is,
I mean,
it's not
I
worth
played it for like 8 hours straight the day I got it.
Have you gone back since then?
Yeah, I played it
Yeah.
this week. I played it a decent amount of times. I probably played it like 12 hours overall. No.
It's good. I like the style.
Yeah. I mean, you have
There's
to keep playing and unlocking
unlock
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. You don't the unlocks in that game aren't as like drastic as other ones, but it definitely changes.
Seems like the big thing is just getting new characters.
New characters. I haven't even unlocked the last character. I've gotten to the final boss a couple times, but I always choke.
Is it 3 bosses?
I think so.
I've only done like 4 runs. First one, thought it was super easy. Got to the first boss, got smoked.
Yeah.
Did it again, got smoked again. Unlocked the hunter and did super well after that.
Oh, the hunter is a banger. So have you only done the first 2 characters?
Yeah, I just unlocked the third on the last run.
Yeah. Hunter is more fun than the first one. First one's my least favorite so far. The third character I think is maybe the most fun of the 3 that I've played. The hunter is a lot of fun, but the third one you have a machine gun.
I do like that.
Yeah, you get a machine gun, and your Q move doesn't just target one guy. You hit one guy, but if you kill him, it explodes, and anybody in the range gets debuffed or whatever they call it. I don't remember. So then you can really keep the shields up.
It's tight.
Yeah,
that's tight.
Anyways, good game, Faulkner. Good. Wait for sale. Probably.
Oh yeah, that's the plan. I saw $25 and I was like, ew. Okay, I can.
I just like this. I like the style, man.
Yeah, the style's great. Style's
Totally
great.
get it.
It's fun to play too. Like when you're like in the groove and you're just like flying around, especially like Hunter, you fly around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like fucking teleport here, kill this guy, turn, blast this guy.
It's real fun to
even the first character with the grapple,
just drop them.
It's a good game.
Good.
Good.
All right.
Good. All right. Now Aiden.
Should I get into my game before you guys get into yours, or?
It's weird. It's weird for us to go to him and then back to us. So I'm going to say,
fair enough.
Aiden and I, we bought Armies of
Armored Core 6, Armies of Rubicon.
Fires of Rubicon, you idiot! How dare you get it wrong? I played it this morning and I saw that it's not called Armies of Rubicon. It's called Fires.
I just trust you on that part.
Yeah. What a game. So I'll say my piece first, Aiden. I probably played it less than you.
Mm-hmm.
Bought it on Friday night at about 12:30 in the morning. I was like, I'm gonna turn on the old PlayStation and see what's going on. And then I looked and it was right there in front of me, and I was like, yeah, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna fucking do it, man. And then I bought it, downloaded real quick, and I spent about 30 minutes just jumping in the room because it's so fun to just jump around and fly, doing nothing. I hadn't even gone out of that room. I was just floating around in there, Aiden. I was like, this is this is fucking sick. It feels like the movement feels like what you wanted Anthem to be, in my opinion.
I thought Anthem felt pretty good.
That was like the one good part of Anthem.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Yes, this does feel like
Faulkner, do you remember what happened when we played Anthem?
Yeah.
I went through like seven
I played it much
screens.
after launch also. And
I didn't.
It feels pretty good.
I only played the beta. I went through like 7 loading screens and like that slow walking in the starting area, and then I loaded in to join you. And the game bugged immediately, and we couldn't get into the room to like do the fight. And I was just like, fuck this. I'm never playing this game again. And I never played it again. This game, fun. I like it. Fighting. So I went back yesterday, and I got all the way up to the helicopter, and I really enjoyed fighting all the regular enemies where you're just blasting them. You just blast them. Faulkner, you got a gun. You got rockets. You got a sword. Don't forget about the sword, Faulkner. Don't forget about it. You're just blasting people. You're flying around this little city. Everything's cool. It's pretty like simple. You just go get 3 things and then go get a 4th one. You get to the 4th one. You're flying around. You get up there. You talk to it. What happens? That big helicopter you saw about 5 minutes ago, it's gonna attack you. I spent like 3 tries trying to fucking kill this helicopter, and I was getting it to like 75% health, and I was like, this is absolutely impossible. Is this what this game is? Because fuck this game. I hate this. Fuck this game. This game stinks. This is a stinky, stinky game, and I don't like it.
It's
Okay?
like a From Software game. Wild.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was based off of the movement. I was like, this is just a more casual game.
Nope.
So I give up because I had to go to sleep early. I was like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. You know what? Fuck it. Turn it off. Turn it back on this morning. Once I get back from my duties.
He went poo poo.
No, I drove somebody to the airport, but I did poop before I got on. So yeah.
Nice.
And you know what? When you get to that first boss, Aiden, it says checkpoint reach, so I figured it was saved.
Nope.
Nope. Back to the start, baby. But the beginning part's not that hard, so I just fucking zoop, 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 zippity, zoop, zap, zip, zip, zap. Get to the fight. And then my brother, sometimes he's good. He did tell me, man, those boss fights, they are hard, but the sword really helps. And then I was like, this is a boss fight, isn't it?
What does that mean?
Yeah. And then I used the sword, and I beat him first try.
It's so much easier.
Yeah, because
So,
sword
like,
staggers.
So it's kind of important.
Yeah.
It's fun. The only thing I did past that is I loaded into like whatever like the base area is, and I looked at like some of the customization stuff. Not necessarily like the items you put on your suit, because I don't have anything unlocked, but just like the cosmetics and like kind of looked at it overall, and it looks pretty fucking sick.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a good game. Am I gonna beat it? No, probably not. Based off of my interaction on the first one.
You will not.
You won't.
I'm going to be honest with you. There's a strong chance you get to the first boss, Chapter 1, and say, fuck this game.
Sounds like Armored Core.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, I will always have those first 45 minutes I spent in the opening room just dashing around, being like, this game is sick. It's fun. I like it.
Hey, just so you know, the more you unlock, the better the game gets.
No. I fully understand that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep playing it. It's not gonna be my main game though, because I can see myself getting frustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Aiden,
Right.
how do you feel about it?
More context. I am at the first boss. Still stuck there because I refuse to swap up my mech enough. But it's fire. Great game.
Have you played Armored Core previously?
No, we're a
apparently
mech warrior
no.
family.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I thought I had, but yeah, no, it was just
No.
Mech Warrior.
Yeah, mech warrior boys.
The last
Mech Warrior?
last Armored Core I played was Armored Core 3 and Armored Core 2. And I remember one boss in Armored Core 2. I stayed up from like, I don't know, 10 p.m. till like 4 in the morning just trying to beat one boss. Me and my buddy, he stayed overnight. It was like high school. And we just back and forth, just trading the controller. All right, I died, your turn. All right, you died, my turn. All right.
I know at a certain point I can just kind of look up what other people have done online and just
Sure.
min-max it that way, but I refuse to at this point.
Oh
It's
yeah,
too early.
I
Yeah.
refuse.
Yeah. But the general like grinding, once you actually start unlocking stuff in the shop, and it's just like, I think I'm gonna go back and redo some of those other levels, get an S ranking on it, just grind up some money. Super fun to just min-max and speedrun those levels.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
all right. Now that you mentioned ranks, I didn't know that you were ranked per level. I shot so much ammo the time that I beat that first level, because I was just shooting into the air just for fun. I didn't realize you had limited ammo.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why there's a number attached to it.
Yeah, I saw like, okay, so the first time when I failed on the helicopter today, I noticed it was like you only have 10% of ammo left or whatever, and I was like, what the fuck? And I looked and I was like, oh shit! Like I thought this is unlimited.
Oh man. It's also what makes a sword important.
Oh yeah. Customization, hot fire seems to be a lot of options.
Hmm.
Haven't unlocked PvP online at this point. Probably gonna play that like 3 times and never again.
I'm not even gonna
It's
touch it.
I know you're not. I love the idea of it. I do not trust From Software to make amazing online games, unfortunately.
No,
Yeah. That's like the
th-
really weakest
they
part.
don't
Is...
they don't do a good job, and also the people who that are good at these games are good
Yeah.
at these games, and
Yep.
they're the ones who enjoy it.
But Arenas mode, once you unlock that, that
I'd like to
scratches
play
the same
together.
exact itch.
Is there a co-op?
Unfortunately, no.
Man, co-op would be so sick.
It'd be so sick.
It would be amazing. I also, again, it would not work well for FromSoft. I
Yeah,
feel like it
that's
just
true.
doesn't jive with the games they make, and then they're not great at making that on top of it.
Yeah.
But Arenas is just like PvPs, but you are just going against random like NPC 8 or ACs. And let me
Is
tell
it
you,
one-on-one or is it like
yeah, just
free
straight
for all?
one-on-one in an
Okay.
arena. So it's super cool. I've only unlocked the first rank where everything was kind of a cakewalk. But when you beat them there, you also basically get the schematics for them, and you can just play as that mech.
Oh.
So once you get deep enough, like if you don't care about customization, you're like, that guy was sick. I just want to play him.
Yeah.
This is a good game.
Cool. I'll
Probably
wait for
the
a
GOAT
sale.
mecha. You just get it now.
Yeah, I like to be a robot.
This summer has been too many great games coming out in a short period of time.
I like mecha though.
Yeah. Well, this year in general has been
It's a banger year.
pretty fucking good. I mean, I've skipped over multiple games just because I'm like, I don't have the time for it.
Yeah.
But I'm interested in it.
Yeah. Starfield's next week.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that one's free.
I probably
though,
should
so
have
that's
not
cool.
That's
bought
Game
this
Pass.
game.
Yeah, there's just too much. Like
Yeah.
Remnant 2, banger, right?
Yeah.
Didn't buy it because I know I don't have time. Baldur's Gate's huge amount of time sink. I was reading about Starfield, like time to like actually beat it. It's like 100 hours, right? So it's
Oh, I'm probably gonna play that game for like 300 hours. If it's a good classic Oblivion, Skyrim, or Fallout.
Yeah.
I mean, even Fallout 4, I really enjoyed Fallout 4.
I didn't play it.
Oh, Fallout 4 is pretty good, I think. I mean, there was parts of it I hated. I didn't like the story. I didn't like the base building stuff. But just
But in
going
terms of
around and
actual
like
gameplay,
sneaking and then shooting people with the silenced pistol and then taking all their loot, nothing beats it.
again, it's the only time shooting hasn't felt like hot garbage.
And
I'm hoping
Fallout
they
4?
do a really good job
it was
with
not good.
Starfield because the
Yeah,
clips I've seen, it looks like, oh man,
It
like
looks
they
it
made
looks
a
like the
FPS.
best they've ever done. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
But
I mean,
you
they've
haven't
had so
felt
many
it.
years.
Yeah.
They've had so many years to work on it.
That's Bethesda though. I still want to trust them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, I'm gonna play the shit out of it.
I've only played one new game this week. It's called Not Another Zombie Game.
Oh,
And-
and what's that, Faulkner?
It is an early access vampire survivor type game. And for what it is, I enjoy it. I got like 6 hours in, 7 hours in. I enjoyed it
looked
very much.
okay. It
Yeah,
doesn't. It doesn't look as good as Army of Ruin.
It's very early access, where Army of Ruin's has a longer development time.
Wait, what? It's called Not Another Zombie Game?
Or yet another zombie game. I
Okay,
apologize.
Not Another Zombie Game is just a Call of Duty Zombies knockoff, and I was like, this is not what you were
No.
playing.
Yet another zombie game. I apologize. It was like $4 or something, so I was like, I wanted a more modern take on that genre because everything else seems to be more fantasy based.
You remember one of the Call of Duty zombies had that top-down, fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of fun.
Is that just straight World at War? I think they
I
started
think
that
a
in the
couple
first
of them
one.
probably had it.
Yeah.
World of War, maybe.
Yeah, with the just like kind of standard
Dual stick shooter.
dual stick shooter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I will say we played Across the Obelisk together, and we
Obelisk.
beat it for the first time. You
First one
two,
of us, yeah.
congrats.
That was fun. That was
Good
a
run.
banger fucking team too. I thought we were gonna lose so many times because Aiden kept dying in the middle of the
Oh
fights.
man, the
Like
last.
probably like 4 fights,
Oof.
and I was like,
Yeah, I
well,
don't want
fuck
to play
it,
next
this
to
is it.
Dylan, who's invisible next time. Pretty please.
Just do better.
Just,
I don't.
you can
yeah.
pick a different class next time.
Yeah,
That's what I'm going
but we
to
did.
do.
We did in the end. We stuck together. In the last fight, we fucked them up.
We also, you guys focused your decks better,
That's true.
right? If you spread your decks way too much out and you don't build into a specific design, then it goes to shit. So that's like the big thing you got to worry about.
Yeah, especially in those like that last area where it was
Yeah.
like, oh, you can just remove as many cards as you want. And I had like $4,000. I was like, all right, well, I don't want any of these now.
Yeah.
Got rid of them
Yeah.
all, and I was just like steamrolling stuff. I was like, oh, this is what Faulkner was talking about.
Yeah.
It's like I
Especially your
always
road,
have like
when you cleaned it
max,
up. Oh my god, it's so
just
much
max
better.
energy because I only had attack cards at that point, and it was just like, all right, I get 3 free attacks per turn, and I'm just dumping powerful points or whatever they're called.
Well, now that you know, so now when you go into your perk tree, you can understand like, oh, this character, I like to build them into melee or whatever. So you can just put your perk points into it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna do that. But the next time we play, I'll let you give me more input. How about that?
All right. Fair
But
enough.
outside of that, no.
Fair enough. It makes a difference. I'm just saying.
But that was fun.
Either
That was
way,
a very
whatever you
good
do,
run.
always max out your energy skill tree. You want
Oh,
max energy.
I always do that. Yeah. I think my character upgrades are pretty decent for what I want to do.
Yeah.
It just
Well,
I just buy a lot. If I like a card, I just take it.
you just have to figure out like, oh, I'm doing small weapons build, or I'm doing a melee build, or I'm doing a range or a bleed build, or a poison build, right? Like it just depends. And Aiden had like so many inner combustion type cards.
I really wanted to pop off, and it just did not work with the healing rain and your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, but
Yeah,
when you had combustion,
we completely neutered Aiden's build.
yeah,
Like
It's fine. Combustion popped off.
dude, 800 hit. I was like, oh.
It's really fun doing them. The achievements for like 400 damage too.
Yeah. That's a good game. I wish the DLCs were cheaper. They're super expensive.
It's like $20 a piece or something.
Well, it's $10 for the first one, and then $20 for the second one. The second one does give you a whole new like area to go to, and 2 new characters.
I mean, doesn't seem like worth 20.
I haven't even unlocked every.
Well, the base
character
game is
from the
$20.
base game. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably worth it just because they made a great game. I'd love to give them more money at this point.
But at the same time, you're like, ugh.
It's just a little bit less.
But you guys are so early in the game where it doesn't really matter because you haven't unlocked all the current characters or the current pets or anything like that. So it's like, fuck it.
I unlocked my second pet that run, the sheep.
Yeah, sheep's good.
Remember when the sheep fucked us a couple times?
Yeah.
That was fun.
Don't kill him. Oh! All right, let's get into some news. Unless you guys have anything else to add.
I don't think so.
Oh, Baldur's Gate 3, still great. We had a great session on Thursday. I fucked up our session on Saturday. I apologize. But Thursday was good. We fought that one big boss in the forge. Spoilers.
Who clutched it up?
You clutched it up. Who walks into lava?
I mean, I did walk into lava like 2 minutes before that.
That was a very expensive play session.
Yeah.
I'll give you some money next time.
Okay, so
that was a super expensive play session.
Where you guys make me jump onto like those lava fucking thing where you're jumping around onto lava. And on the way back, I jumped across this section before.
You didn't have to jump though. You could walk. I walked around.
Yeah, I saw you walk after. So I pressed the jump button and then I click on the other side and I was like, I did it fine last time. I'm gonna be fine this time. And I just fucking walked straight into the lava.
I would say it's a glitch, but I've seen you click your spell attacks on the ground before multiple times.
No.
This one time, I'll be on your side, Dylan, because I was also fucked by the movement that game.
Yeah, you did
Walking
die
into the lava
at the beginning of that fight.
Yeah, that one was on me. I'll accept that. Walking off the ledge, should not be possible. I'll
Yeah.
stand by that.
No, okay, so this one, I mean, if I paid more attention and didn't just click jump or press Z and then click where I wanted to go, I probably would have noticed. But as soon as I did it, it was like my guy started walking forward. And I'm going to be honest, I don't really know how to cancel an action once I start it.
Right click.
Okay, so that's helpful because that's not what I was doing.
He's like, yeah, right click cancels any action.
Oh,
What you have to pay attention to, what I learned with jump on act because of like bad jumps, is when you Z outside of the normal jump range, it will give you a shadow of where you're going to walk to
yeah.
to jump.
And I found that out later.
Yeah.
So I know now. It was good. But also, I did clutch up that fight.
Yeah, you did good.
It's very good. Aiden was dead for most of it.
Yeah.
Aiden was the bait in the middle for the first fight.
He was.
You were bait. You were bait. And then we fought that robot guy. I think that's where we ended.
For the
It was Bernard? Fuck that guy.
Bernard. Yeah. Fuck that guy.
I don't.
Grim.
But also, didn't die. Stayed alive. Clutched it.
Oh, Bernard. Yes, in the tower.
Yeah.
The tower.
No, that was
tower
just
that was nothing.
fucked for no reason.
Or there, we must have missed. I feel like we had to have missed.
There's 100% like a special item, that we didn't see, or because I know some
100%.
stuff. I was reading something about an area we already went past, and there was like a special glove for bards, and I was like, oh, okay, I like bards. And one of it is you had to cast light on one of the chests, and it will make another chest appear to get the item in that. And I was like, this game is too deep.
That's fine.
This is crazy.
Yeah. It's
But
cool.
apparently, there is a book that you find prior to that tells you what to do.
Oh, I'm not reading any.
I know, me neither. I just press read and then I close it. I don't read the pages.
Yeah.
But there is, I guess there's multiple books out there talking about all kinds of scenarios that you will run into. If you read it, it tells you how to solve it.
So this game's not made for me.
But it is at the same time. Yeah.
Very
at the same time. Yeah.
I've been skimming a lot of books, being like, this seems like it could be important. Just sending them to you or Nate.
Yeah, but I don't
Send them
read
to
them.
me?
You send it to me, and then I just toss it into my can.
Yeah. I sometimes don't even tell you guys, so I realize it's not really helpful.
Yeah. But I like that level of depth that the game does have.
No, it's cool, and like it makes me want to try it again and pay more attention.
Agreed.
Maybe
it makes you want to
sometime down the road we'll have a serious run.
Yes.
Oh,
Perhaps serious half minutes run.
German's
still.
here. Do you have any game things to say? Oh, German did have a game fact this week. All right, you want to say your game fact? She doesn't want to say it. So the German is big into journaling, as you know, writing on paper. Sometimes
With a pencil or a pen?
Oh, fountain pens, baby.
Fountain pens.
Oh,
whoa!
I bought her like a $200-300 pen. Yeah, and then she bought another one after she said that was the only pen she ever needed. Same exact pen, just different color.
You got the wrong color, buddy.
The nib is different. Excuse me. Anyways, her favorite journal brand, Hobonichi. Now,
Hobonichi.
What does that mean? Why should that be important? Hobonichi, the creator of Hobonichi, created, the CEO of Hobonichi, excuse me, created Earthbound.
No shit.
No shit, right?
That's one of my favorite games of all time. Top 10
Faulkner's
RPG.
All time. Faulkner, if you want to get into journaling, this year they are doing a limited edition.
Wait, what? Limited edition what?
Limited edition. Earthbound styled notebook.
They do them
How
They do
much?
them every year. It's probably more than you want to spend on a journal. It's probably like $40.
You could.
I can send you a link to it later.
Fuck, these notebooks look fucking sick.
They're pretty nice notebooks. I've seen them in person, and like if you're gonna write in a journal, I would recommend it. Do you see the one that, I mean, we can do this after. We're still recording.
Sorry, this is really cool, guys. I'm nerding out right now. This is really fucking cool. This is a real fact. This is a real game fact that I'm really happy about.
Yeah.
They call it Mother, not Earthbound in Japan.
Yeah, Mother. But he's the CEO of this company, and they make good stuff.
That's fucking cool.
Even though he's the creator, it's kind of insane Nintendo sign off on it, even though they don't give a shit about Earthbound anymore.
Dude, I mean, they give us shit enough to put Ness in Smash.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just because they did it in the past.
Fair enough. I would love a full-on remake of Mother 1 or Earthbound 1.
That'd be cool. I didn't play it.
It's so good. It's so weird. That's what's great. It's like such a weird game, and I love it.
I did a little bit of Mother 3 for Earthbound at one point, and I was just like, this is cool. It's not what I'm looking for right now.
Yeah. I totally get that.
I respect the weirdness of it.
I just love how weird it is, and the humor and the art. It's so good. There's so many secret items. That's what's really cool. There's so many secret items in the game.
I've played like a tiny bit of it, but I've never beaten it.
I love it. That's cool. Good fact. I'm glad. Nice share.
Do you have any other
Oh, that's cool.
facts? Game facts?
It's Foresight.
No.
She says daily climb is the best. Slay the Spire mode. And now my dad agrees, and I disagree.
It keeps things interesting.
That's very cool. I love that. How much is that? $23? Oh, that's not bad. All right. Sorry, guys. Sidetrack. Where are we at? Earthbound. Good game. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3. Good game.
There we go.
Speaking of Baldur's Gate news, let's get into the game news. Baldur's Gate is coming out on Xbox this year. The parity clause has been dropped by Microsoft or Xbox.
Probably the right choice, but also if I was a Series S person, I'd be a little pissed.
Sure enough, for sure. But I guess Sven, the CEO or whoever, the lead at Larian, had a conversation with. Does anyone know who P3 is?
E3?
P3?
I know Phil Spencer.
That's Phil Spencer's handle.
Oh.
They found a solution, and essentially they're going to release Xbox this year, and the Series S will not have split screen co-op, but the Series X will, and they will also include cross-save across Steam and Xbox.
Okay, I mean,
That's great.
I think that's fair. I mean, it's reasonable, but again,
Yeah.
I
don't know.
understand Series S people who are angry.
Sure. I just don't know how many people are actually playing split screen anymore.
I would not play this game on a controller or console without, being forced to play it split screen with like my little brother at home,
That would be the only reason I do it on console. Like, if I wanted to make Maddie play with me, it would have to be essentially split screen.
Yeah.
I just don't know how many people actually, like, when people complained about Halo losing split screen, I was like,
That one I understand.
I get it, but I don't at the same time. It's like, how many people actually play split screen anymore?
I mean, you're not thinking about the kids.
Yeah, you got to support couch games, man.
Kids
Couch
don't
co-op
hang
is
out with
goated.
other kids physically,
Oh,
all right?
what about brothers? Me and Aiden played so much Halo campaign split screen.
Fuck your brother.
I know,
Don't-
fuck him. He's a piece of shit.
Fuck
Don't
Aiden.
complain about missing split screen. It's so good.
No,
It's okay.
It's the
No,
goated
that's-
way to
No,
play.
I
games.
have a
literally
lot
some
of
of my
like, I
favorite
have a
gaming
lot of like
moments.
nostalgia with split screen. Don't get me wrong,
Oh,
right?
I prefer not to do it now, but like some of my favorite
That's my
gaming moments
point.
growing up
Yeah.
were playing split screen with my brother. And if we did live in the same area, I would probably say we should play split screen.
Yeah.
Did you though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just fun.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's just fun.
You're just
Alright,
hanging out. Like,
maybe.
you're not playing competitive games split screen.
Yeah,
you're just
you're
playing fun games.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yes, 100%.
I don't know.
As a young person, we still want it.
It's fucking kids. Other news: Microsoft, a big thing for the acquisition with Activision Blizzard. Microsoft restructured the cloud gaming portion, and they're selling the rights to Ubisoft.
They had a cloud gaming division?
Well, they had to for the UK, right?
No, I just didn't realize that Activision had their own division for it. I mean, it makes sense, but
Well, it's Microsoft's division, and they're acquiring the rights, right?
No idea.
I may just not be understanding the headline you said then.
Sure. Microsoft is essentially saying Activision games or Activision Blizzard games, they're selling the cloud gaming services to Ubisoft.
Yes, the ones that was...
The Microsoft's cloud gaming services to Ubisoft, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
And the Activision Blizzard games are part of that deal. Yeah. So under the restructured transition, Microsoft will not be in position to release Activision Blizzard games exclusively on its own cloud streaming service, Xbox Cloud Gaming, or to exclusively control the licensing terms of Activision Blizzard games for rival services. This
Still
is
the dumbest thing to take offense with.
Yeah, well, it's UK just doing weird shit. So Ubisoft will have the next 15 years cloud gaming rights to Activision Blizzard games.
Wow.
So
yeah, again,
that's how they're getting around it. I think the final date of close the deal is in October. Yeah, and that's it for them.
Good for them. I mean, good for you guys, good for us, but also terrible for precedent.
So yeah,
I mean, yeah, weird. Overall, but I'm happy to get these games free for the next.
It's a weird position to be in, right? Because we're so bought into the Game Pass ecosystem, so we're like happy to get more free games in a sense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're like, ugh, consolidation is yuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great in the short
Overall,
term, very bad in the long term.
Yeah.
Short term, for me, good.
Like, I should not be approving any acquisition at all, ever.
I feel like as soon as my $1 Game Pass runs out, I'm gonna hate this.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Because the price went up another $2 a month. You know. But in theory, with Activision Blizzard, plus all the Xbox Studio games, you should be getting new first-party titles more often to make it worth the extra $2 a month.
Oh, I'm probably not going to do Game Pass as much.
It's going to be a subscribe and unsubscribe type thing, I think.
Subscribe and unsubscribe, and if there's a game I really like, just buy it.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Other news, PlayStation's first remote play dedicated device, the PlayStation Portal, is to launch later this year for $200.
I saw that.
Yes.
Seems like might be fun, but not something I would buy.
I think in a household that has kids and families, this would be cool, right? Because then the kid would be like, oh, I want to play on the PS5, but they only have one TV. So they give the remote to the kid while everyone else watches the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That makes sense. Everything else, it's just like, I don't want to spend $200 on this.
You know, it would be cool if you could do sort of dual screen, split screen with it. Can you do that?
Like a Wii U type deal? You cannot. 100%.
No, that would be tight. Like, I play on the big TV, and my brother, since he's the little brother, plays on the handheld.
Yeah.
So
the PlayStation Portal will feature key features from the DualSense controller, including the adaptive triggers and the haptic feedback. It'll have an 8-inch LCD that's capable of 1080p at 60 frames per second. So,
I feel like the biggest descriptor of why I'm not going to buy this, not that it's an issue, is you buy a Switch Lite for this amount.
I mean, again, we're just not the target demo, right?
I know. Families are the ones.
Yeah, this is definitely a family thing.
It's just...
It's just weird. Yeah. $200 is the rough part. If 150, more reasonable.
Yeah, and I even understand the 200 because the DualShock on its own is $70.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm not... It's like a product that I could see myself impulse purchasing if it was less, even knowing I don't need it. But for 200,
it's a little much. But
if
you're the parent that has kids that like bothering you, 200 might help you relieve some stress.
$200 and a lock for their door. All you need.
Yeah. Yeah, just fuck off, kid. Here.
Lock on the outside. Lock them in.
Yeah. Tim told me when Switch first came out, I was like, yeah, I love my Switch. Dylan loves the Switch, so he bought a Switch for his kids. Kids broke it in like 6 months. He did not buy them another Switch.
Believe that.
I was like, good for you. Other news. There's a big one. Killing Floor 3 was listed on Steam.
I like Killing Floor. Whichever one we played, I had a really good
Killing
time.
Floor 2.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. Gamescom was this past week. I did not pay attention to anything that happened at Gamescom.
I saw that it happened, and I was like, oh shit, I wonder if I should look this up. And I was like, no, Faulkner will tell me everything that
No,
happened.
I did not pay attention at all. There was a lot of stuff. I mean, it's Gamescom, right? So there was a lot of stuff. There was a lot of like official trailers, but no like gameplay trailer type stuff. The only other gameplay trailer I did actually watch was the new COD. It looks great, as you would expect. So it's like, okay, whatever. But other than that, I
It's
didn't.
still beautiful.
Yeah, it's still good looking game. Like that's something they'll always have. But yeah, Gamescom, they had a bunch of stuff. There was so much stuff on Gamescom. And I knew you guys weren't going to pay attention. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to pay attention either.
I just learned it happened, man.
See? All right.
So
go
I just want to give you guys a heads up for Killing Floor 3. Every single Killing Floor game they've released as a fun game, but with not that much content. So
Oh, I'm fully gonna wait until it's like $10 somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you and I waited till a deep
I
sale.
I didn't
We didn't
even know
buy
about
any
Killing
of the
Floor.
expansion.
Yeah, I was so far out of it. We bought it like 2 Christmases ago or whatever, where it was like Christmas zombies and shit. I was like,
it's fire
what the
though.
what the fuck is this game? But it's a fun game. I like
Oh.
that it like has
Go
that
ahead.
nice auto aim.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
auto. Said time just feels fun.
Yeah, it's just a fun fucking just kill shit co-op.
Good.
Yeah.
It's one of the best just wave-based turn your brain off games.
Yeah. One game they did show gameplay was Payday 3.
I loved Payday 2.
Well, guess what? Payday 3 is on Game Pass. It's
I'll-
going to come on Game Pass.
I'll
so
play it.
Yeah.
I
The
mean,
way we'll play it.
it's not like an ideal game, but like when Payday 2 came out, I was playing the shit out of that with my friends.
yeah, it's one of those we'll play hard for maybe a couple weeks
Yeah.
and then we're chill. And I think the other big one was the Destiny showed off the next expansion.
I've been seeing ads for that.
Yeah.
I
And,
have not played Destiny that much this season.
Well, the season just started this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit at least.
Yeah.
Dip a toe in.
But I mean, it's just more Destiny. Cade's back. You're going into the Traveler. The art direction they're taking inside the Traveler is really fucking cool that they showed off.
Oh, I didn't watch anything
It's
from it.
really fucking cool.
Is that this? I thought that was coming up like next
February
expansion. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then new supers for existing stuff.
I fuck with it. Yeah. I mean, I most likely will probably get it. I don't know if I'll get the extreme edition like we did this year.
Well, they're changing the way they do season passes. They're no longer doing the 4 season passes a year. That was part of the announcement. They're doing 3. They call them chapters. 3 chapters a year, and within each chapter is 6-week flights. So there's 3 episodes within each chapter.
Okay.
Or they're calling them episodes, and there's like 3. Either way, that's the structure. 3 total throughout the year, and then within the 3, there's 6-week flights within each one. 3 6-week flights.
And you buy the chapter and you get all the.
Yeah, all 3 flights.
Okay.
So it might be better. It's like 4 months runs.
Yeah.
And I think how it goes is the first episode within a chapter is 100 ranks on your battle pass, and then each one is 50 ranks after that for a total of 200. Might be better, might be worse. I don't know. If you're playing seriously, you're absolutely going to go over 200 in 4 months.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And that's all I really took from it. I didn't really pay attention super hard either. Other news: BioWare laid off 50 people.
He thought they were gone already.
BioWare.
including much of the writing staff, senior writing staff.
Oh, wow.
They said they are focusing on Dragon Age, Dreadwolf, and the next Mass Effect. Mass Effect is still technically in a pre-staging of the project. That's all right. I have Larian games right now.
Yeah, I don't care
Larian's
anymore about
pretty
them.
Last piece of news that I thought was interesting, and I'm a little sad. Immortals 2, Phoenix Rising 2, that did get canceled, right? They talked more about what the game was going to be about, and they said it was reportedly mixed between Elden Ring and Windwalker. The game was ditching the Greek mythology to focus in favor of a setting inspired by Hawaiian Polynesian culture.
Oh, you would have loved that.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that would have been fucking banger for me. It would have went a more realistic graphical style. They would have removed the first game's narrator, less emphasis on puzzle solving, and more story-driven player choice. They wanted to change the way the Ubisoft formula was, and instead of overabundance in quest markers, and more in favor of an Elden Ring inspired like world where players would kind of figure stuff out on their own.
So here's the big thing. I feel like anytime like a big name game gets canceled, they always come with stories afterwards about how fucking crazy it was going to be. They're going to take inspiration from these massive games. No, they won't.
They weren't going to change shit.
Yeah, the changes that I can see them doing, Hawaiian Polynesian, they have gone for that, would have been fire. Almost everything else, it's Ubisoft, man. It wasn't going to go well.
Yeah.
Or it would have.
It
There's just
wouldn't
too
have.
much of risk for them. You know what I mean? That's the problem with Ubisoft is like they have a formula, and their formula always makes money.
That's the thing that, like,
Do we
I
want
feel
to
like
take a risk?
the majority of those changes, minus the Elden Ring thing, which I don't think they'd commit to, is making it more like their games.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be more realistic. Oh, it's going to be less puzzles. It's going to be story-driven.
I
Either
don't
way.
want any of those.
They said you would explore fictional islands inspired by like places of like New Zealand and Tahiti, Easter Island, Hawaii. Yeah, I was like, oh man, that would have been so much fun.
They're
Don't
so
get me wrong.
driven.
I still love the idea of it.
Yeah.
I just think it's bullshit journalism.
Fair enough. It's very possible. Could be ChatGPT. Who knows?
Probably was.
That's all the news I got. You guys have anything else to add?
Mr. Mario. Rest in peace. He's not dead, but he's not doing Mario anymore.
Oh,
Good
is
for
it?
him. Yeah, Charles Martinet. What was it, like
Oh,
50
here
years?
she goes.
Tell her bye.
My
Aggressive.
They didn't do the heart pack.
I know they didn't.
You
I
guys
didn't
do
see
the
it.
heart
I didn't
pack?
see
I
it.
didn't see it.
Oh, they want to say it again. They still do it back.
Aw. Oh, they're so cute.
We are cute. Thank
Yeah.
you. That's all I got, boys. Anything else said?
well, speaking
Oh,
of
besides
Charles
Mr.
Martinet,
Mario, let's hear your best Mario impersonation.
no.
It's a me, Mario. Faulkner.
Super Mario.
Aiden.
Me, Mario.
No, Aiden, you're
Really? You
supposed to do
copied him?
Yahoo.
I did mine better though. So,
Yeah.
you guys remember when the Mario movie was coming out and people wanted him to voice the character, not Chris Pratt?
Yeah, that would have been a banger.
No, it would
But I guess-
not. That would have been fucking miserable.
No.
Why?
Not at all. I actually
Not-
really enjoyed the Mario movie.
I haven't seen it.
And I thought Chris
wanna
Pratt was
see it.
fine.
It's it just has to be fine. Listening
Oh.
to Love and Death Charles Martinet for an hour and a half would be miserable.
Oh, well, I would be blasted off my ass when I saw it, so that would be fine.
I
No,
Thank you
I
for
watched
watching.
the-
Thank you for listening.
No, fuck you guys. I watched The Flash. It's on HBO Max.
why?
It's not a
I
game.
haven't seen it.
Why?
I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but I
I
haven't
think
seen it.
it's actually not that bad. I mean,
Yeah,
that guy
I've heard the
sucks.
same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But
I think
I've
he
heard the
more
same
than
thing.
sucks.
yeah, I mean, he's not I wouldn't hang out with him. I wouldn't be happy to be around him, but I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, I've heard similar stuff.
I mostly just like all the positive press as it was coming out. I was going to redefine the superhero genre. No, it wasn't.
I don't think you can really redefine it, right?
I don't
think it's
think
pretty
you
much
redefined it,
set.
but I think it might be one of the best DC movies. Like
That's
easily.
not a highbrow
No, but
What are you
like,
talking about? Dark Knight,
of modern DC movies. I mean,
the Batman, Joker.
Yeah, the Batman, Joker.
yeah. Let me tell you, Batman, cool. Joker, overhyped for what it was.
What is
Yeah.
wrong with you? That movie
It's
is
just
great.
fucking
No.
Taxi Driver, man.
No, Aiden, I agree with you.
I loved it.
But I do think it was good. Anyways,
Yeah.
you should watch it. Let me know, Aiden. You have access to it because you have my login.
Well, I forgot to buy
Uh-oh.
Sisu,
Buddy.
but I'll buy that.
Huh? You're gonna buy
I
it?
forgot to buy Sisu. No, not.
Oh, Sisu.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sisu.
All
Also
right,
a good
guys.
movie.
Yeah. If
Thank you
like
for
movies,
watching.
watch that.
Thank you for listening, and bye.
Bye bye.